Happiness doesn't depend on what we have, but it does depend on how we feel toward what we have. We can be happy with little and miserable with much. Rules for happiness: something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. Happiness depends more on the inward disposition of mind than on outward circumstances. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. Happiness belongs to the self-sufficient. Fill the cup of happiness for others, and there will be enough overflowing to fill yours to the brim. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. It is not how much we have, but how much we enjoy, that makes happiness. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Always laugh when you can. It is cheap medicine. There is only one happiness in this life, to love and be loved. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Happiness resides not in possessions, and not in gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Happiness, not in another place but this place, not for another hour, but this hour. We choose our joys and sorrows long before we experience them. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others, whenever they go. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. All happiness comes from the desire for others to be happy. We tend to forget that happiness doesn't come as a result of getting something we don't have, but rather of recognizing and appreciating what we do have. Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. The way to be happy is to make others so. Happiness quite unshared can scarcely be called happiness. It has no taste. Seek to do good, and you will find that happiness will run after you. A happy life consists in tranquility of mind. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Now and then it's good to pause in our pursuit of happiness and just be happy. A good laugh is sunshine in the house. All who joy would win must share it. Happiness was born a twin. An act of goodness is of itself an act of happiness. Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Do not speak of your happiness to one less fortunate than yourself. The care of human life and happiness, and not their destruction, is the first and only object of good government. If you want to be happy, be. I am not proud, but I am happy, and happiness blinds, I think, more than pride. Happiness in marriage is entirely a matter of chance. People don't notice whether it's winter or summer when they're happy. There is no cosmetic for beauty like happiness. The power of finding beauty in the humblest things makes home happy and life lovely. He is happiest, be he king or peasant, who finds peace in his home. Happiness is a perfume you cannot pour on others without getting some on yourself. Angelic happiness is in service, from service, and according to service. Happiness is a choice that requires effort at times. The secret of happiness is not in doing what one likes, but in liking what one does. Happiness is nothing more than good health and a bad memory. Those who are happiest are those who do the most for others. Happiness consists in activity. It is a running stream, not a stagnant pool. The foolish man seeks happiness in the distance, the wise grows it under his feet. All the wealth in the world cannot be compared with the happiness of living together happily united.